describe your flow. How would you describe your flow when you make music?
Depends on what I'm making.
Okay.
I have unreleased music where I'm singing. You know what I'm saying? I write music, R&B. That I haven't. But when I'm doing my thing, I'd say it's captivating. I'd say it's different. I don't want to be that artist that's like, yeah, I'm unique, I'm different, I'm this, I'm that. But I really take pride in trying to separate myself from the pack. So I want to be able to push that limit and get my voice and my just everything in me that is me out within that one lane of the track that I'm working on, or the project, that body of work. You know what I'm saying? So I just always constantly try and push the limit and test perfection. You know what I'm saying? No one's perfect. No one could ever be perfect. But damn, I'm gonna try and get close to it. You know what I'm saying?
You say you had unreleased tracks where you're singing, right?
Yes,
so is this auto-tune singing or singing?
No, it's singing.
It's singing.
Yeah.
So you can sing.
Yeah. Wait and find out.
Okay. Are those tracks already recorded or just written down?
I have a bunch that are just written. I have a couple that are recorded. Yeah, they're.
Are you ready to go down that route? Have you been down? Have you tried going down that route already?
For sure. I do have a single out. It's called Catching Feelings. It will be on Spotify and all that soon. But right now it is on SoundCloud. And yeah, I'm definitely R&B loving. You know what I mean? Yeah, that groove. So yeah, I'm with it. I'm with that. I'm with it. I'm not scared to take my art in any type of. I'm down to push boundaries and test my vocals, because at the end of the day, that's my instrument. You know what I'm saying? So work it as many times as you can.
Yeah, definitely. I was looking through your music, and I seen that there was a large gap between when I first heard you with Comeback Season, and if you don't mind explaining to us like what happened that you took a break from hip hop.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't say it was a break because I was still writing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was still writing. I was still performing.
Mm-hmm.
Money.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a backing.
Yeah.
I lost my job at that time, back in the day. And then, so I created Comeback Season and I put it out, and the response was fucking popping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that was 3 years later.
Right.
So it showed me, that song showed me, like, don't ever doubt what you did or what's out there, because before you know it, it could pop. And don't sell that short. You know what I'm saying? Like, just continue on to your process. And I think the reason, so I don't tell many people this, but I went through a depression in my life. You know what I'm saying? And for anyone dealing with depression, deal with it head on, straightforward. You can beat it. It was very rough, because I don't know, till this day I can't even pinpoint why I went through it. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of one day light was on, one day light was off, and like that. So no one really knew I was going through it, so I was just dealing with it myself. I just continuously was battling it, and I think that was a reason why I took a step back from recording music as well. Was just because I wasn't sure what I was going through, and as I continued to go through it, I realized I was yearning for music. I was yearning to create. You know what I'm saying? So from whatever it was that I was going through, it became more than what I was going through. It became a spark in my brain telling me, you're a creator. You know what I'm saying? Go create some music, man. You'll be alright.
And is that the point where you create Comeback Season? Or it was before or after that?
Comeback Season was before all that.
Okay, before all that.
Yeah, before all that. And then I went through what I was going through, and then I let that out on the track. It's called Spinning, also on YouTube, off of Society of Free Ideas. So what my turning point was going overseas, was leaving the country. I it was 2 summers ago, and I was working as a waiter in the city, and I was making music, I was doing my shows, I was doing all this, and you know, that depression hit me, and I said, fuck it, I'm getting out of, I'm leaving, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to you know, search for something more and find out what other cultures are about. So me, my brother, and a good friend of mine, John, went to Europe. We went to Barcelona, Rome, Ibiza, Greece, Cyprus, and Amsterdam.
Oh wow.
It was awesome. Great time in my life. Being away from music for a month. That's it. That's all I needed to know.
Okay.
I was, you know, there was these different cultures, different foods, different everything, different languages being spoken to me. And the one thing that I continuously did was, there was melodies going through my head. I was writing. I was picking up I actually lost my phone. I would tell my brother, like, yo, let me get your phone. So I would like put like little, you know, melodies there. And, you know, just play. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's everything happens for a reason, and now I feel better than ever. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm good mentally, physically, and I'm ready to take on whatever comes next.
When you're about to go on stage and perform, right? Do people give you this eye, like, oh, here comes this, you know, this quote unquote white boy ready to rap? You know, how is that process for you, or how does that make you feel when you're on stage about to do your thing?
You know, I don't look at it that way. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of look at it as I'm just, you know, I'm a hip hop artist. I'm a rapper. I'm here to rap. Let's rock out. Let's have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that much in New York. But I traveled out to Philly recently, and that's when I got that a lot. I was like, oh, but you're white. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But it's cool, man. I use that as motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm from Queens. It's the most diverse place in the world. The entire world. Queens is the most diverse spot. It's a straight up fact. So, being from Queens, you know, I never looked at that. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at skin color. I never looked at different ethnicities as something bad or good. I just kind of was like, okay, this is that person, this is that person. I'm Greek. I lived right next door to some Muslim people, and then Spanish people. There was an African American family across the street. So that's like 4 different ethnicities in this triangle. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I never looked at it that way. But now I'm starting to understand that, well, because I don't look at it that way, but other people do. Right. So I'm starting to really realize that, because I enter rooms sometimes now, because you know I'm moving around a lot, and you know I'm starting to become, I guess, not well known, but better known. So people are like, oh shit, you're white. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, yo, I'm fucking white. I'm like, yes. I'm like, yeah, I am. But yeah, it's cool, man. I don't really look at it. I kind of, if anything, I just want people to realize, like, okay, I'm about to rock this crowd for a reason. So whether you have any type of you know, conflict of interest or whatever that may be, watch me do my thing, and I guarantee you're gonna become a believer.
And I've seen you rock the stage, man. So how is it when you first get on stage? You go through that up and down, you know what I'm saying, and then after the fact, you know what I'm saying, everybody's like, yo, I'm really feeling this guy's an artist, man. How is that, man? How's that feeling, man?
Honestly, bro, that's like the best feeling in the world. On some real shit, like, when you step off stage, right, and you get random love, like people who don't even know you, they may have went to come see the other dude or the other girl or the other DJ, and they come through, they're like, yo, fire, like, yo, you did a great job, thank you. They're thanking you. I'm like, what are you thanking me for? Like, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, give me a hug. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You want to hug me? Give me a hug. You know what I mean? Like, it's a really great feeling, man. It's awesome, and it puts a lot of things in perspective. You know what I'm saying? I like to talk to my audience and let them know, like, what I'm feeling that day. Like, it could be anything, or like how they're feeling, and if they're going through anything, let's shut that out for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, maybe an hour, whatever it is that how long I'm on stage or anyone else that was on stage. Let's just, live in this moment. Let's have a good time in this moment, and let's be one. Let's unite and have a loving environment where everyone's just having a good time. Make some new friends and shit.
There's not a lot of artists like that. That think like that, like you. And one of the songs that stood out for me that I heard from you is excuse me, if I get the name. I think it's Broken Heart Still Beating. Can you tell us what made you go through that transition to make that kind of song?
For sure.
Yeah.
So I just put myself in Ariana Grande's shoes. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, hopefully I can reach that stature one day. There's families, there's kids, there's think about that father, right? He probably worked 3 weeks pay to get those tickets to bring his daughter. You know what I'm saying? To bring his wife. You know what I'm saying? I feel artists take that for granted, and they shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are working really hard to come see you, whether it's $5, whether it's $100, whether it's $200. People are spending their hard-earned money to see you, so put on a great performance. And then you putting yourself in that mindset as an artist, okay, like, I'm going to put on this great performance for these people. And then someone goes and does a heinous crime. You know what I'm saying? Something that's, like, unimaginable. Like, no, like, I wish that on nobody. You know what I'm saying? And then that happens, and, like, not only put yourself, that lives were lost. You know what I'm saying? Families were broken. And Ariana Grande didn't want to leave her wherever she was because she was scarred. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as an artist, I put myself in those shoes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, shit, man. Like, how would I react to that? And I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? So I felt all this bottled up emotion come out of me, in me. So I just had to let that out somehow. I just had to, like, pay my respects, give my condolences, and just, spread awareness to the crazy shit that's going on, because, like, no one got time for that stuff, man. Let's, we need to unite and, love one another.
Yeah, you talk about that. You talk about love, peace, and being united. It's something that we don't have a lot in hip hop, man, that a lot of people don't talk about, so.
Yeah.
Ask us what we've been on